Hello everyone. Let us see what are actions and how to record actions to save your effects in Photoshop. So let us start. Here is the actions panel. And in case the actions panel is not already open, we can always go to window menu and here we can select actions. We can also use the keyboard shortcut Alt plus F9, or if you are using a Mac, you can use Option F9. Right. And once we open the actions panel, here we can see some actions which are already recorded. So we'll create a fresh action and we'll be recording the action, and action is nothing but whatever we do in Photoshop, we can save it. Whatever tasks we perform on the images in Photoshop, we can save those tasks. And where we can save those tasks? We can save those tasks inside the actions panel. Or we can say we can record whatever work we are doing in Photoshop. So let us start. So what we'll do is we'll create a simple cartoon effect and we'll create an action called cartoon effect. So here we will just click on this button, create new action, and we will name it cartoon effect. Right, and we will simply click on record, and we can see here there is a red color circle that is saying that we have started our action. Right, so now what we'll do is we'll come back to our layers panel and we will simply go to filter, and here we will select filter gallery. Before that, make sure that the foreground and background color are black and white. Right, so we'll go to filter, and here we'll select filter gallery, and in filter gallery here we have plenty of options. So we will select poster edges. So here we can see, and we will increase the posterization here. We will actually reduce the posterization, and we will also try to reduce the edge intensity, and we can see here. Right, so then what we'll do is we will take a duplicate of this image, and then we'll go to filter and filter gallery again, and this time we will apply one more filter in this artistic category, that is dry brush. So we will stick to these default settings. We can try to change them if we want. Right, make sure that the brush size is 10, which is the maximum value. Right, and simply we'll click OK, and then we can use a blending mode to combine the top layer with the bottom layer. So we will use blending mode, which is multiply. We can check other blending modes also. So we'll stick to the multiply, and we can just reduce the opacity if you want. Right, and now we will come back to our actions and we will stop our action. Just here we have the stop button, and we will stop our actions. Right, and we can see we have created a cartoon effect. And now what we'll do is we will apply the same cartoon effect to another image. So simply we will select another image here. So here we have an image of cars. So we will try to apply the same cartoon effect to this cars image. So simply select the cartoon effect and see, we have saved all our tasks. Whatever task we have performed, all those tasks are present here. We can simply select the cartoon effect here, and then here we have a play button, and if you just click play selection, see what happens. See, we have just applied the same cartoon effect which we have created using the filter gallery options to this particular image, and we will try it on another image. So here is another image, and we will also apply the same cartoon effect on this image. So see here, right? So it may not be 100% perfect. We can also try to change some of the settings. So here we can try to increase the opacity if we want, reduce the opacity. We can change the blending modes here. So we can just alter the effect if we want for our convenience, something like this. So in this way we can apply the effects by saving them using actions panel. But there is also an issue here. So let me show you what is the issue. So let me open some other image here. Let's select this eagle image. We can apply this cartoon effect if we want, but let's not apply it. What we can do is, so let's create a brand new action. Click on this create new action icon, and we will just create one more action here. So we'll say blur effect. So simply we'll click on record. So now what I will do is I will just go to filter again, and here I will select blur, and I will apply a radial blur. So simply click on the radial blur. So here we are applying a radial blur to this particular image. But what we'll do is instead of directly applying this radial blur, we will do one thing. We will unlock the layer, and then we will try to take a duplicate of this image, and we will apply blur, and we will apply the radial blur option, and then we'll simply use the amount as 100, blur method as zoom, quality as best, and simply click OK. So we got something like this, and we can apply the same blur filter 2 times, 3 times, or let's say 4 times, right? So now what we'll do is we will apply a mask to this. So we can just use a mask. We can apply a mask by just clicking at the bottom of this layers panel, and now I will select a brush which is a soft rounded brush, and we can erase the effect from some places. So something like this. See? So I'm erasing it from some parts. See here? And I have saved this effect inside my actions panel. So now let me stop it. So here we can see blur effect. Right. The effect may sound or may seem to be interesting, but let us see whether we can apply the same effect on another image. Let's see. Let's open this image, or let's say let's open a different image. Okay, let us open this particular image, and let us see whether this blur effect will work on this particular image or not. So we will just select the blur effect here, and we will just click on play. So see, it has worked. But there is a problem here. We did not get that mask effect, the mask that we have created. And if we check the layer, here we have the mask, but whatever painting we have done with the soft rounded brush, that part is not available here. That part is not recorded in the actions panel. Even though here we can see select brush, soft round brush, but we just don't get the result which we got after painting with the soft rounded brush. So certain things are omitted by the actions panel, so we have to do them manually. We got the blur effect, but in order to get the effect that we got over this eagle, we have to manually paint using the soft rounded brush. So what we need to do is, here we got till the mask thumbnail, but we did not get the effect like how we wanted. Here we can see there is a mask effect. There is a mask that is painted over the effect. So we have to do it manually here. So certain things we have to do it manually, but most of the tasks are saved in actions panel. Actions panel can save a lot of our time. We don't have to remember each and every value or each and every effect that we have applied on our image. We can just simply save those effects in this actions panel and just apply them. So it will save a lot of time. Let's create a text effect and record the steps with actions panel. So I'll type something here. We'll just type RS art and let me increase the size. Right. So we can also change the color here. So we have to just select the text and we'll change the color. So now we will start recording our steps. And what we'll do is, we will create a text effect and then we will also apply the same text effect to some other word. Right. So here we'll create a brand new action. Just click here and here we'll say text effect and then we'll click on record. Right. So now our action is recording. So what we'll do is, the first thing we'll do is, we will use the warp text effects. So here we have this warp text dialog and we will first start with the bulge. So we can see here, we can just keep it like this. Right. So we can just change these options. We can try our favorite warp text effect. Right. Okay. Then what we'll do is, we will just go to layer style. Simply double click on the right side of the text layer to open the layer style dialog. Here we will apply a drop shadow. And we will also just go to this bevel and emboss settings. And we will first reset all the values to their defaults. And we will try to change these values. So here we will increase the depth. We will also increase the size. We will change the technique to chisel hard and we can see the changes. We can also change the angle. We can turn off the global light. And here we have an option gloss contour. Here we have a different gloss contour options and we will select this ring double. Right. And then what we'll do is we can also change the gradient here. So we can change it to any kind of gradient. So we'll just select a golden gradient. So something like this. So we can just change these values for the bevel and emboss again. We have changed the highlight mode here. Right. So we got some interesting text effect here, but we'll apply some more effects to the text. Here we'll go to filter, and here we have some options, noise. So we'll add some noise, and when you try to apply a filter to this text, here a message pops up. So what is this message here? The message is saying that the text has to be rasterized, or the text has to be converted to a smart object. Only then the filters can be used. So we will just convert it to a smart object. Right, and we can see here. So we'll just reduce the amount of noise. Just keep it to, let's say, okay, 40 is okay. Right. And we can just apply some more filters. You can just keep using different filters here. So here we have just a twill filter. You can just slightly change its angle. Right. And now we will stop our actions. Just simply click on this stop button. That's it. So I have saved a text effect in my actions panel. So let me type another word and try to apply the text effect to that particular word. So let me type media, or we'll say and media. Just we will increase the size of the text, and we can change the background to pure black color. Select this new word and media, and we'll go to the actions. We'll select the text effect, and we'll just click on this play selection, and we can see here, and here just a message pops up that is asking us convert to smart object. So we'll just click on this button, convert to smart object. That's it. And we can see here, so the text effect is applied to another word. So we can just create one more word here. We will just type graphic design, and we can also increase the size of this text, and we will apply the same text effect. Just click on this play selection button, and here this is asking again to convert to smart object, because see, when we first created our text effect, this RS art, for that also we have to convert it to smart object. For that also we have selected convert to smart object, because filters can be applied only if we convert our text or text to a smart object or rasterize the text. We can also try to just change the font and check here. So we can slightly reduce the text size, and we will change the font to, let us say, impact. So let us apply the same text effect to this word. So we'll just select the text effect, and we'll click on this play, and here again we will select convert to smart object. Right. So we can see here, in this way we can save the text effects in our actions panel. Whatever filters, whatever layer styles, or whatever text options that we use for our text, we can save all those things in this actions panel and we can reuse them again. It will save a lot of our time, and also we don't have to remember each and every value that we have used for our text. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please do like, subscribe, share, and if you have anything to say, do comment. See you again.